Начнем все-таки на острове Фортуны Дрифт 2.0.
Why am I on Fortune Island? Well, lately I've been taking a keen interest in history and geology, you see, and nah, I'm only kidding. It's Drift Club, of course. Some rather high-profile and talented members have been kind enough to lend me their cars. This is the HSV Malu Gen F. It belongs to my friend Josh, who races in something called Formula Drift. You don't need to know what that is. All you need to know is that it has a supercharged 6.2-litre V8 that makes 1,000 brake horsepower. Off we go then. Set you some nice easy corners to start. Remember, speed, turn in, feather the e-brake and just... Sorry, yeah, I'm sure you remember. My friend Josh is actually Australian, you see, hence the Holden and the right-hand drive. It might also explain any sudden urge to abandon the route and just do, what I believe are called doughies. That's the way, really chuck it around now. That settles it! I'm publishing a special edition of the club newsletter for this.
Meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Nicely done. We'll have a drift club thriving on Fortune Island in no time.
Вот эта тачка легко рулится. Жмешь ручник и газик одновременно. Она едет идеально.
We're thinking about making Fortune Island the permanent headquarters of Drift Club. What do you think? I'll send some letters, trust me. Anyway, let's get on with the drifting, shall we? This is my friend Matt's 97 Nissan 240SX. It has a 7-litre supercharged V8 putting out 1,250 brake horsepower. He actually doesn't race this one anymore, but heaven knows why. Remember, shift the weight forward and you lose grip in the rear. Now, shift you a rear and get going.
In 400 meters, turn right.
They tell me that the 240SX body is pretty standard among Formula Drift drivers. Though, of course, Matt has put more gizmos and gadgets in his than a Swiss Army knife.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Nice. Well, you've certainly got the basics down.
In 400 meters, turn right.
The new first rule of Drift Club is do whatever this one does.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Yes, we're one step closer to claiming this island. The Drift Club Executive Committee are meeting tonight if you'd like to come. We'll have biscuits. This is it! I've spoken to the festival and to the authorities. If you can pull this off, we can make the island our permanent headquarters. They might even let us rename it. Are you ready? I've got just the machine for you to do it in. My friend Andy's BMW 325i. Standard Chevy LS-based engine, 6.2-litre V8. But it does have one massive advantage. You're behind the wheel. I have some lovely switchbacks you might like to introduce to our good friend, Functional Oversteer. That's a Formula Drift machine, so you've got over 70 degrees of steer angle to play with. By which, I mean try not to pitch it over a cliff. Opposite lock and push hard now. That's the ticket. I was going to make a point about counter-steering, but it hardly seems necessary now. Serious about making Fortune Island the permanent home of Drift Club, you know? I mean, how are we ever gonna top this place?
Машинка хорошая, она очень управляемая, такая прилипшая к дороге, то есть нормально идет. Единственное, она вся дырявая.
Our Fortune Island headquarters plan is on hold for the moment. I wanted to get us back to what Drift Club does best. Arguing over the tiniest details of drift engineering. You see, this is another custom 240SX from the Formula Drift circuit. 95 this time with only 830 horses. So you'll have to prove this is as much about finesse as it is flat-out power.
Пруфы в студию. Понеслось.
I've laid in as technical a route as I could find. The rest is up to you. Soft springs. This is exactly what I need. Believe it or not, Formula Drift is all about how much traction you can maintain. I think those tires can stand up to a little more, don't you? prove the Drift Club, you know, but feel free to go on proving it anyway. Well, here's the proof. Power isn't the most important thing in your drift setup. Which isn't to say we won't still argue the point later on, you know, just for fun.
Это GT3 RS 2019 года из Forza магазина, который за кулиси. И у этой тачки в скиллах все очень хорошо. То бишь, мы получаем 2 вилспина рядышком и 200 тысяч на халяву. Машина мне обошлась в 400 на аукционе, она там просто никому не нужна, ставок на нее ни у кого нет. То есть, если забирать ее, допустим, за 400, выбивать из нее 200 и выставлять обратно за 400, то можно наваривать по 200 тысяч. Просто так.
Hey, welcome back. The way people have been viewing your videos, Fortune Island will be swamped with drift clubbers before long. How good'll that be? This one belongs to my friend Dean. He's a laid-back Irish lad whose Viper SRT-10 produces a decidedly unlaid-back 1350 brake horsepower. Just be careful where you point it.
Но почему именно тормозной мощности? Я понимаю, что мощность тормозов тоже в лошадях измеряется, но это не тормозной. Это предельной мощности 1300, то есть перевод неправильный. И brake horsepower это как раз лошадиные силы с коленвала, не с колес. И поэтому это не тормозная сила ни разу. Просто немного кривой перевод.
Viper. You know, Dean wouldn't even hurt a fly, but his car frightens the life out of me. This one everything they know I did. Forza Horizon? Join the club. The Drift Club, that is.
Почти 3 шестерки. Не, Вайпер, как всегда, может, он хорош в этом деле.
Are you enjoying Fortune Island? I have to say I'm rather liking the isolation and the solitude. I brought a nice big stack of aftermarket parts catalogues to read. This is my friend Justin's Ford Mustang. 200 kilos lighter than a stock Mustang GT and still in the highest weight class for Formula Drift. Don't tell Justin that, though. He gets very sensitive about it.
Погнали. Ну, прикольно выглядит.
Plenty of excitement in this route, but a good amount of technical skill, too. I do like technicalities, you see. Mustang has an old NASCAR 4-speed gearbox, so make sure you take good care of her. How about some more technical stuff? Come on, for me... Excellent. Now, do you think this should be a feature in the regular Drift Club newsletter, or should I start a special Fortune Island Drift Club newsletter? You know what, I'll figure that part out.
Последняя глава и финиш.
Hey, so I've been looking into making Fortune Island our permanent HQ. I floated it to Horizon and to the Drift Club Executive Committee. I'd take it to the local council if only we knew where they were based. So, here's another 240SX, 96 this time. Belongs to my friend Corey. I told you that body was highly customizable. This one has a V8 twin turbo and only puts out a measly 1150 brake horsepower.
Американская система исчисления. В Европе с колес снимают.
Oh, one more thing. This route is the best route I could find on the island. I do hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy welding differentials. Oh well, good excuse to have a fiddle with the engine and try again.
Ну, я знаю. Я это специально. Ой, лишь бы сейчас не было... Ладно, я зайду через основное меню. Не хочу мучиться. Еще ждать 5 минут, если что. На всякий случай.
Oh, one more thing. This route is the best route I could find on the island. I do hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy welding differentials.
Чисто посмотреть, что она из себя представляет. Ну, не так и много. В общем, набираем по ГОСТу нужное количество и едем на финиш.
Possibly a bad time to mention this, but I've never actually seen a Formula Drift event live. I'm just friends with Andy and the other drivers through the internet. You see? Oversteer is not a dirty word. Drift Club is do whatever this one does. Yes, you did it! This is our new Drift Club headquarters! Welcome to Drift Island! It's not an official rename, we're only allowed to say it on our website and between club members, but still, it counts!
Вот, собственно, и все. Завершили. Готово.